It was a truly shocking story. Staff working at a computer store heard terrible sounds coming from the store next door. They heard a woman pleading for her life and what sounded like an act of terrible violence taking place. But they did nothing to intervene while a woman was being murdered by her female coworker just a few feet away. They didn't call 911 or even alert the security guard working at their store. The thought that people would stand by while someone was being murdered defies belief. Yet every single day, many people, including many of God's people, stand by and do nothing to help those who are losing their eternal life. Not a day passes where Satan does not persuade people to be lost forever. But God has spoken clearly to his own, imploring them to do something to make a difference. Jesus said in Matthew 28, verse 19, "Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations." God continues to call upon his people to do something to reach the dying. What can God do to you to reach someone for Jesus? When a disaster strikes, people typically come out in force to help those who have been tragically affected. Disaster struck Earth 6,000 years ago, and today God is looking for people who are willing to help the victims of that tragedy. Missionaries must be found to travel to faraway places to tell people about a loving God they may never have heard of, and missionaries are needed in workplaces, on college campuses, in neighborhoods, and in households here at home. On the day when Jesus returns, the lost are going to call out to the mountains and the rocks and say, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb." One lost person is one too many. Tell God today that you are willing to be used by him to reach someone for eternity, and he will use you to shine the light of the gospel into someone's life. I'm Vaughn Joseph for Victory in Jesus. Remember to share this message with a friend, and I'll see you next time as we go into the Bible verse.